Hi, it is Paul from Studybook NZ. Today we're doing another cemetery explore, except we're back at Waikumete. I think this is the second video on the cemetery series, but it's probably more, I don't know how many I've done here overall though. But not Waikumete, Waikumete. We're back at Waikumete Cemetery. Because it is such a huge cemetery, it deserves quite a bit. Elizabeth, who died in 1890 at age 40. So she was born in 1840. I wonder if she was born in New Zealand or somewhere else, because yeah, there was a lot of, after signing the Treaty of Waitangi in 1840, there was a lot of people coming across, particularly in the 1860s. Died in 1923, this person, George Henry. But yeah, so let's have a quick look around this part. It's actually kind of very mixed area, I guess, of ages of cemeteries. 1891. This part. But Waikumete is the biggest cemetery in New Zealand, and not by default the biggest in Auckland. I might come here find a few more for the cemetery series, because there's also where the people who died from the pandemic in the 1920s. Okay, that's one died in 1986, so in 1998, so this is quite mixed. Oh, because there's other family members there. So yeah, so it's got a mixed age of graves in this particular section. 1913. I love the old graves, actual designs on them and stuff. A bit more ornate. Jane died in her 89th year in 1912. Her husband died in 1892 though. George. No disrespect, George. Just want to record a bit of history. See, is this an empty plot? So why? There's graves down there which I've kind of overgrown. I don't know if these are like graves that have been just broken up so much they've had to remove the headstones, or they didn't have money to have a headstone. I love how they call these non-conformist. I guess it'll be me, a non-conformist. Why do they call them non-conformists? It's just weird for me. I know what you don't conform to any sort of religion as such, I guess, but for me that's just weird way to put it. Died in 1949. So this seems to be quite open in this area. At least they've mowed this bit since the last time I was here. Yes. Don't like it when cemeteries aren't upkept. It's kind of it is. I find it disrespectful. It's like a book that's been broken open. Right at the top of the hill there, let's look, it is headstone of some description. It does look like a person there for a minute. A couple of people there looking down here, but so some people can't get spooked down in graveyards. I think that's sometimes why they mistake those things for people or something. Often in the cemetery there's lots of bush area, which means you've got animal life and bird life, which could make a sound. But yeah, I should almost do a whole series of this, of Waikumete. That'll be quite interesting. Or do a full length video on it. That'll be quite more interesting. Maybe I should come here and do one of my paranormal explores. $1915 there, and that one's 1943 and 1941. There's another one there, 1915. And there's one there which is right on the edge of the creek down there, I guess it is. Yeah, I don't know. I want to come back in here and do a few more here. I want to go and look at the World War II graves and World War I graves, and the one where the Spanish flu graves are. Just ready to add to the history of this cemetery. But like I said, yeah, should I come here and do a paranormal explore? And let me know if that should be a solo or someone else. Look at these ones over here. I believe, no, it's one over there where I've got family. The next section over. I'm not walking on a grave there, because it doesn't seem to be. And 31 died at the age of 2. Plus there's another one there which is, that's just been broken down and washed away, I guess. (1916) Andrew Reed or something else, I can't read it because it's died. It's because it's the son of the ones above, when it's 49. Always quite interesting watching the ages of some of these. Wait, Adam and Gibbon, and I'm doing it really bad here, so I believe, okay, this is it. This is my great grandfather's grave. And Harriet died in the house that my mum was born in. These are my great grandparents. I forgot who's buried next to them. I'm trying to fix this up a bit. It's bad, but I think I can do this because it is a relative. Sorry, I'm your great grandson. Yeah, there we go. Adam and Harriet. I forgot who was buried there as well. I'm going to put this over here. I'm just going to take a few photos and stuff, and maybe contact a few family members to see who would be willing to help. Fix up this grave. I'm going to think about doing up this place. Yeah, so that's a bit of a blast from the past, not a blast from the past, but a bit of my family history. I just want to really, I kind of want to feel like I should make sure this is well kept. Really, it's kind of annoying it's broken off there, because it was fixed at one point, I know. And I don't know if other people have come in and broken it down, or it's just broken it down over time again. I would like to know. Okay, there's a little... Sorry, I'm just processing a few things, but anyway, I never knew them. They died obviously way before I was born. But yeah, just thinking about things. But what would you guys do if this is your great grandparents' grave? Is it important? Is it not important? I don't know. Yeah, so I'm going to do some more cemetery explores here in this series, I think. Just maybe in the next series, I don't know. To do like where the pandemic was from after the First World War, and the war graves there, and also the Jewish section, which is quite interesting, and kind of try and hope that coffin is a real person, not a deceased person. But yeah, anyway, I'll catch you guys soon.